Hi everyone, today I'll be showing you 6 different liquid latex alternatives because either you're allergic to latex or maybe you just want something different. I'm showing this with a gradient, but of course you can use stamping or glitter or something else. Let's jump right into it. Method number 1, just regular cleanup. We all remember the dark days when we did gradients and we just cleaned the whole thing with cotton swabs and nail polish remover. So obviously all you have to do is just do a regular gradient on your nails, and after you're done, take a cotton swab and nail polish remover and just clean up like a caveman. Am I the only one that annoys her that people say cotton swabs? Aren't they called Q-tips? Anyway, after you're done with a long cleanup, here are the pros and cons of this method. Well, this method is technically free because who doesn't have Q-tips and nail polish remover at home, am I right? It's simple because all you have to do is just remove it, just no biggie. And it doesn't have any dry time, which is awesome, but it does get really messy, especially with dark colors like this, and it takes some time and it may possibly make you want to kill yourself because it's just ugh. Okay, just kidding. No. Let's move on to method number 2, tape. For this you'll need obviously tape or sellotape or however you call it, and all you have to do is just cut a small section to put on and above your cuticle and a long one and stick it on one side and wrap it around like that to cover the other side. Do the gradient of course, and to remove the tape you can cut it all the way from one side and just peel it off. And the pros and the cons of this method are, again, it's kind of free because who doesn't have tape at home, no dry time, and it peels off perfectly. But it is kind of annoying to put on because it doesn't stick on perfectly. And lastly, you most likely need extra cleanup with the brush since it doesn't go around the cuticle perfectly. Moving on to method number 3, glue. For this method you'll need glue, and I guess that maybe you can paint it directly from the bottle, but I already have it in nail polish bottle. You can see why in my previous video. So anyway, just paint it where you're supposed to and let it dry forever. When it's completely dry, do a gradient, and when you're done, just peel it off. It may peel off better with 2 coats, but ain't nobody got time for that. And the pros and the cons of this method are, it is free-ish because it is a common thing to have at home, but not like tape, and it's easy to apply if it's from a nail polish bottle, but I guess that it's not that easy to apply directly from the bottle itself, and it most likely need 2 coats, and it may not always peel off perfectly in 1 coat, but it did kind of peel off perfectly here, so I'm gonna put it in both sections, but it will definitely peel off better with 2 coats. Moving on to method number 4, Cuticle Protector. This awesome cuticle protector is from Born Pretty, and I still don't understand if it's a cuticle protector or a nail protector, but anyways, Born Pretty is the first one that I've seen that sold these, and now a lot of other companies sell them, and I think that they have the cheapest ones, so buy from there. And I also did a review about it, and I didn't say in the video that it's latex free because I didn't know back then. All you have to do is stick it on as close to the nail as possible, do the gradient and peel it off, and doing it and seeing it is so satisfying. And the pros and the cons of this method are, no dry time, easy to put on, peels off perfectly, and most importantly, may not need extra cleanup. But even though it's really cheap, it does cost money, unlike the other methods, and you don't get enough product compared to the price. You only get 10 in each package. Moving on to method number 5, Vaseline. What? Vaseline? Are you sure? Yes, you heard that right, Vaseline. A couple years ago I saw it somewhere and I wasn't really sure that I saw and remembered it right, so I didn't go like all the way with it, and you'll see why. Okay, so obviously all you need is Vaseline and something to apply it with. I chose a cotton swab, sorry, Q-tip, but you can also use a brush or maybe your finger. So basically all you have to do is apply a thin coat of it, and because I wasn't really sure if it's gonna work, I didn't apply it everywhere needed, so make sure you do. Do a gradient, and when you're done, just scrape the polish off with a Q-tip, and oh my god, I cannot believe that it actually worked. Oh my god. Okay, so as you can see, not everything comes off because I didn't apply it there like I said before. And the pros and the cons of this method are, again, it's free-ish because you probably have Vaseline at home, no dry time, easy to apply, removes perfectly, and bonus, it moisturizes your skin. I couldn't really come up with anything that's bad with this because it is the coolest thing I've ever tried. So I'm just gonna say that it takes a few seconds to remove it. And the last method, method number 6, nail decals, because I always have to do nail decals in this type of videos. If you don't know how to create a nail decal, watch how I did it in my previous video, and after like an hour that it dried a little bit, do a gradient or a stamping or whatever you want to do on it. Remove it when it's dry and cut it according to your nail. Stick it on with clear polish and melt the excess. And the pros and the cons of this method are, again, free because you only need a plastic bag, easy to do, and I think that it's really fun. But it does take a few hours to dry and you need to plan it ahead. That is all. I really hope that you guys enjoyed and learned from it. Comment down below what other videos like this you want me to do. Subscribe for more videos like this and give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!